subscribe for daily exclusive fanfiction, and comment below with the next scenario you'd love to hear. Join Harry, Hermione, and Ron as they uncover dark secrets, face powerful threats, and discover the true meaning of friendship. The flickering candlelight in the library cast dancing shadows on the walls as Hermione Granger browsed through the dusty tomes in the restricted section. The thrill of discovery tingled in her fingertips. She had spent hours poring over the ancient pages, a sense of urgency building within her. Amidst the whispers of spellbound pages, she stumbled upon a weathered book that felt alive in her hands, its cover adorned with cryptic symbols. As she opened the book, the smell of aging parchment wafted through the air, intoxicating and mysterious. Words emerged, hinting at a prophecy forgotten by time, woven with Trelawney's cryptic visions. Danger approaches, and fate intertwines the text read, igniting a fire in her heart. Concern flickered across her brow. If true, this prophecy foretold an impending doom that threatened their world. Nervously, Hermione sought out Harry and Ron, her closest friends and confidants. The Gryffindor common room was alive with chatter, but a tension hung in the air as she revealed the prophecy. Harry leaned forward, his green eyes wide with curiosity and concern, while Ron fidgeted, his demeanor shifting between skepticism and hope. "What are we supposed to do with this?" he asked, a hint of frustration in his voice. "Can we trust it?" Hermione felt a pang of desire to convince them that this was importante chance to avert disaster. As they discussed the cryptic lines, every glance exchanged felt loaded with unspoken emotion. Underneath the surface of their friendship, unacknowledged feelings simmered, adding to the intensity of their gathering. Having decided to investigate, their journey began, blending thrilling adventure with a deepening bond. The path ahead shimmered like a Miragia world that promised both danger and revelations. As night enveloped Hogwarts, cloaked figures lurked in the shadows, whispers of the forgotten prophecy resonating through the halls. Hermione, Harry, and Ron gathered in the common room, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames of the fireplace. Wave upon wave of tension washed over them as they revisited the chilling words that hinted at a catastrophic event. What could it mean for them, for their world? The air crackled with apprehension as Hermione laid out a map of the forbidden forest, her fingers brushing against the parchment like a sorceress conjuring ancient secrets. We need to investigate the forbidden forest. There are rumors of creatures stirring, but more importantly, of magic that could unearth the truth behind the prophecy, she said, her voice steady. Harry nodded, but the flicker of uncertainty in his eyes betrayed his worries about whether they were prepared for the dangers ahead. Ron shifted uncomfortably, glancing between them. Their connection was palpable, and he felt the weight of unspoken feelings hang thick in the air. Each time Hermione's gaze lingered on Harry, a spark crackled in Ron's chest, igniting jealousy that he couldn't shake. Despite their shared goal, the undertow of their emotions complicated the camaraderie. As they ventured through the forest, the ambience shifted, darkness whispered secrets, and the chill of the night sent shivers down their spines. They stumbled upon signs of ancient magic-runic symbols etched into trees, pulsing with energy. Suddenly, a distant howl echoed through the clearing, filling them with dread. Adrenaline surged, igniting a fierce determination to understand the truth. In that very moment, as the storm gathered outside and magic swirled around them, they realized that their bond would be tested like never before. With secrets unburied and desires ignited, the journey had only just begun. The night was thick with tension as Harry, Hermione, and Ron stood before the dark wizard's lair, an ominous fortress that seemed to absorb the light around it. The air hummed with magic, making the hairs on their arms stand up. A sense of dread washed over them, yet an undeniable energy pulsed between the three friends, their hearts synchronized with the gravity of the moment. Together, they had faced countless challenges, but this felt different, more intense, more personal. As they approached the entrance, Hermione's heart raced. She had always been the most cautious, yet there was an urgency driving her forward now. Glancing back at Ron and Harry, she saw the determination etched on their faces, a reflection of her own feelings. Ron, his brow furrowed, stole a glance at her, their eyes connecting for a moment, filled with unspoken words. The desire to say more hung heavily in the air, a mix of fear and longing that added to the charged atmosphere. Inside, shadows loomed large, and whispers of magic echoed in their ears. The dark wizard awaited, a specter of their past looming larger than life. He spoke, his voice a silky caress wrapped in malice. "You've come far, but it will all be in vain." Harry stepped forward, the fire of resolve burning brightly in his chest. "We're not afraid of you," he declared, each word sharp and unwavering. With that declaration, magic erupted, a clash of light and dark energies that lit up the chamber. The battle grew wild, each spell laced with desperation and power, creating a tempest of chaos and resolve. As they fought, their minds intertwined, each victory and setback deepening their emotional connection, igniting feelings long buried. They were no longer just friends, They were intertwined destinies, each one inseparable from the other. In the heart of battle, as dust settled and the last echoes faded, they emerged with the dark wizard defeated, but at a great cost. Their bond was forged anew, a testament to their journey. As the world around them quieted, they knew one thing for certain. Together, they were unstoppable. They were ready to embrace whatever destiny had in store, knowing that love, friendship, and loyalty would guide them through any storm.